What's going on, man? It's 2024, man. We bringing the tea, we bringing the drama. Just like Katt Williams said, man, you're hanging with losers, and we don't like you. You already know we got some more tea. So while you at it, you might as well hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that like button. Matter of fact, hit that notification bell, because you know you want to stay up to date. But you already know, man, it's your boy. It's your man with the plan. It's Jesse J, Philip Supreme 305 with my co-host.
It's Chico Grande Chico 2 times, and some will call me Shooter McGavin, baby. So welcome to the episode. Happy New Year.
Man, happy
New Year starting off with a bang. Katt Williams dissing everybody.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. Katt Williams is dissing everybody. Ludacris coming back with some trash bars. Jonathan Majors saying, man, I may never work in Hollywood again. Man, don't worry, brother. As long as you date a sister, I'll watch your movies.
You don't even date sisters.
Whoa. First off,
Episode 138,
listen
2024. We start off spicy.
Just like on Twitter and X, like when they when you tweet something, like a fact come up, says, oh yeah, this is fake news. That's exactly what just happened. That is fake news. This has just been
fact checked to
that
be
is
accurate.
Not fact checked. Do not believe him. My mom watched this show.
Yeah, this guy's got
wrong person. He's starting off disrespectful. See,
I wasn't even trying to start off disrespectful. It just kind of happened that way.
Listen, Katt Williams went at his enemies. I'm your co-host. We work together.
You're my frenemy.
All right, Jim Jones. All right, Jim said.
Calm down, Martha Stewart.
Man, what? Whoa. Wait, hold on. You do smoke more than me. You Snoop Dogg.
No, that's a lie. That's never been confirmed.
You're a cheater.
I'm a good Christian boy.
Lies. But hey, man, this episode 138, man. I know y'all feeling great, and we ain't never late. But hey, man, you like to wear that rhyme?
You're not on time.
What? I'm always on time.
But it is time to start the show. What is the first topic of the day?
Man, the first topic of the show is, man, we got my dog, Katt Williams, Ohio native. Man, he came out on Club Shay Shay, you know, to drop a big banger. And, you know, before we even start, man, I wanted to let y'all know, man, this is just, thank y'all.
Thank y'all for the 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs, man. I want to say thank y'all so much. We made 1,000 subs. We've been working at this a long time.
We finally rose up from the ashes and kicked TFTC clips right in the crotch.
Exactly.
Send them back in the third place where they belong.
Ain't no, man, but so thank y'all for subscribing, and keep on subscribing, man. Keep on subscribing. We're coming with more stuff.
But also go follow TFTC clips, so that way you could get the podcast clipped out.
Exactly, and, man.
You know, if you don't got time for the whole thing, just watch your
We're giving out a lot of stuff. Back to the subject at hand, man. Ohio native Katt Williams came out to Club Shay Shay to drop a bomb, to drop a banger, to let you know, man, these people been lying. They've been lying, and the funny thing is, Shannon Sharp has been holding on to it since like last year. Cause I think he was with me when we watched the interview. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Yeah, I had this interview. I had it made since like November, December time, and I was holding on to it. It was like this gold." And I mean, gold. If you look at it right now, it got over 35 million views.
Is it up there?
It's up there already.
Last time I checked, it was like at 12, 13. I don't know what it's at now.
It's under like 6. That's on the phone somewhere. It's like 6-7 days, like over 35 million. It's amazing. But Katt Williams is going at everybody. He going at Cedric the Entertainer. He going at Steve Harvey.
Going at Ricky Smiley.
Definitely going at Ricky Smiley. Like, you would never be anybody in Friday.
And what's his face?
Kevin Hart?
No.
Michael Blackson?
From Friday.
Kevin Hart, Michael Blackson, Terry Crews?
No, who's the guy from Friday that was collecting? A Big Perm.
Oh, yeah, Big Worm. Oh, yeah, comment below, Faison.
Yeah, Faison Love.
Comment below if his name Faison Love or not. But, man, hit the video, man. We got a little clip of basically what went on the show. We're going to come back and let y'all know.
Cedric told you when you asked him, did you steal Katt Williams' joke? Yeah. He said it don't line up. How it don't line up that I did it on TV in 2018? You came to see me at the Comedy Store do it in 2019 and then did it on the Kings of Comedy. Like, what doesn't line up? This is a televised joke. The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit. Then you ask it, why you not a movie star? I didn't want to be a movie star. This the same Negro that hated on Bernie with this same thing. Kevin told you he wasn't going to wear no dress until they offered him the dress, and then he put it on. Been on my desk that all I had said was, just can we take some of this step and fetch it shit out? And then I can do it. Like, it don't need to be overtly homosexual, because I'm not homosexual, right? It doesn't need that to be funny, right? And me saying that and them going, oh yeah, no problem, and then going to give it to this other guy and having him do it just like it was and acting like I'm a bad person because I keep standing on my standard.
So, man, like I
You
said,
putting on the dress. I asked you, you never answered.
I'm never putting on the. For how much money we talking?
This man putting on the dress.
Hey,
He's
man.
going to that tea party.
I'll be Kevin Hart. You can be Katt Williams.
Are you enough? Are you Ken enough?
Man, big Ken, man, big dog. But like I was saying, man, I'm gonna go down the line of
Big
people
dog,
that he
little
was
wolf.
dissing. Like I said before, Ricky Smiley playing a pimp in Next Friday. Could you see that happening?
I don't know. Ricky Smiley always sucked to me.
You remember
he was never funny.
Did you know
But
that?
I'm not old enough to really watch him like that. You're older, so you're
I'm
more.
a year older
you're
than
more
you.
in the Ricky Smiley era. I'm a '90s baby. He's an '80s baby, so he forgets things quicker.
Whoa, you funny, but you know what's funny? Ricky Smiley, he's skinny now. He used to be like super big.
Yeah.
And they have this rumor going around that one time when he was got pulled over by the cops, he hit two guns.
That wasn't Ricky Smiley.
Who was that?
That was that Big Boy?
Oh,
No,
was it Ricky Smiley or Big Boy?
it wasn't Ricky Smiley.
I'm tripping. It's Big Boy. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
Big
it's
Boy.
Big Boy, right?
Was it different both of them?
God dang.
I'm
it's
tripping.
confusing. And hold on, let me just go ahead and put this for my.
I was just going so fast because I was so. What? My bad, Big Boy. So he was going at
Emotional damage.
No, cause I'm tripping. Because he did both. He went at Ricky Smiley and he went at Big Boy. He went at everybody.
Yeah, he went
Then
at everyone
also,
under the sun.
he went on Cedric the
Confusing
Entertainer
people.
about his jokes, how Cedric the Entertainer stole his jokes, came to his comedy show, gave him big ups on the comedy show, said he liked the jokes then.
I never really liked Cedric either.
And then I started to think about it, like, started talking about him. I think I seen one of his comedy specials, but I mainly just seen him in movies like The Honeymooners. I remember that Honeymooners in the movie with the Bow Wow, the Family Vacation. It's a Family Vacation, or Johnson's Vacation. It was with Bow Wow and his.
I don't know
his
what
dad.
vacations you're having with
No,
Johnson's, but I was
calm
not
down.
there.
Watch this. It was like it was a dad. He was a dad. He had the Bow Wow was a son. He had the car.
Oh yeah,
He had the Escalade
I
car and got in
remember
the car and got
This
in
guy's a Bow Wow super
He
fan.
messed up the rims, and
Seen
then
all the movies.
they ended up putting like 22s or 24s on the rims. It was crazy. It was a funny thing. But that movie, yeah, he was good in movies. I didn't really think about him as a comedian. But I mean, I'm guessing like the way he's talking, is Cedric the Entertainer is somebody that just got lucky in the game. Like he had the grace as his friend, like Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey.
I mean, yeah, they
up.
were definitely pulling people up.
So yeah.
But what do you think overall about Katt Williams' comments about everyone, people responding? You had people like Kevin Hart talking about in his he was on like a ESPN show and saying like, you don't entertain the circus. Ludacris did a freestyle back but didn't deny anything, but just did a freestyle dissing him. And there was a couple other responses.
Oh, you mean moving on here onto the? I mean, you already jumped into it. You might as well move on to the next.
Yeah.
Next thing, and we got Ludacris basically giving his response. We got Kevin Hart giving his response on over a basketball game, a New York Knicks and Philadelphia game. Of course, he's finna get the biggest coverage on ESPN. So we gonna show you what he said. We're gonna come back and give y'all a little 2 cents, and y'all gonna let us know how y'all feel about it too.
Dixon's on the rise, comedians check your temperature.
Hey, Kev, you didn't say nothing to Katt Williams when he did a 3-hour interview talking slow yesterday. You didn't put a shot clock on him.
Well, do you entertain the circus or do you watch it, Perk? Which one do you do?
Which one you do?
Another fun fact about the New York Knicks, I don't know if you guys know this, but Katt Williams bought the Knicks.
He definitely bought it.
He bought the Knicks,
Yeah.
and it's rumored that he took the Knicks back, returned them with a receipt.
Yeah, you can do that. You didn't know you could do
the
that.
The first person ever did.
Yeah. Oh, they gave him a 30-day policy.
He got it. Well, he bought it for 15 days
And returned it.
Yeah. That's another fun fact about the New York.
Right. And what's disappointing to me, because there are people that do what you and I do, that had so much to say, and it's only because of jealousy. Because I guarantee you, if Katt was on their podcast and did exactly what he did on my podcast, they would have never said what they're saying. Oh, that was the decision that I had to make in a split second, Ocho.
Right.
And what I always try to do is not talk over the guests. They come on, okay, tell your side, tell your story, tell it without me interrupting. And then if there's a point that I think I need to add or I need to, rephrase question, okay, we'll go there.
So I mean, yeah, like my dog Shannon Sharp said, man, he just let Katt Williams just basically talk and have a discussion the way he wants to have a discussion. That's how everybody wants the interview to go, right? Like I don't really.
They want to be able to say their piece. Exactly.
Exactly. Like I don't like all that editing. Like when people come to our show, when they ask us about our show, like, oh yeah, if we come on, like if I mess up, are you gonna edit it? I'm like, no. Those be the best.
Power through. That'll be the funniest moments too.
Exactly. Those be the funniest moments. So like you said,
we very rarely do editing on this show.
Exactly. So back to the Ludacris situation. So the reason why Ludacris is coming out is because
he said he was Illuminati. He said that he got promised like the Fast and Furious movies if he did some weird stuff.
Basically, if he did some strange for a piece of change, cut his hair, basically cut his hair off, and at that point in time, Katt Williams had hair, and Ludacris was known for his braids, and I'm guessing this is the reason why he cut his braids. So would you cut your braids off for $10 million a movie for basically 20 movies? Would you cut your hair?
I'd get a haircut.
So I mean,
that's easy.
So
I ain't putting on a dress, but I'll get a haircut.
So paying you. So Katt Williams didn't want to cut his hair off, so that's why he didn't turn down in that movie. So that's why he's having to beef with Ludacris, and he's also saying that Ludacris has a wife that nobody really knows about, along with 7 other people in the industry that make these.
Did he get these like no face wives?
Basically, these no face wives that nobody knows, nobody cares about. And then also with Kevin Hart, with the Kevin Hart situation, this beef has been brewing since 2008. So, I mean, this has been just a long time coming, and I just don't like how everybody's been coming out since this Kevin Hart situations happened, and nobody's been calling him a liar. They just all calling him like petty, or he just wants some attention. He just mad because he's trying to point the finger at everybody else, and he don't want to point the finger at himself because it's not their fault. He turned down the movie.
I've actually been staying up with this, and all the clips going around on social media of Kevin Hart clapping back, Ludacris clapping back, Ice Cube speaking up. Everyone in the comments is that no one is saying when their response that Katt's a liar. They either say something like with Kevin Hart said, do you entertain the circus or you just watch it? Well, that doesn't answer any questions.
Basically.
They're just talking like a politician.
But I mean,
and then like Ice Cube, when he was on an interview, he said, I'm not going to say what was and what wasn't, but I'll say like 90-something% of what Katt Williams said was true or something. He said from my perspective, but he talked all around it after that. But he said what he said was true. So, and people in the comments seem to be on Katt Williams' side. That seems like that a lot of people believe that he was silenced and didn't really get a big platform to speak his truth. That he was kind of being blackballed, and now with him getting a full in-depth interview on Club Shay Shay with Shannon, he's able to speak his truth and expose a lot of these people that are doing backdoor dealings, unforgivable dealings, and people that you think are sweet in the open but are, doing stab in the back or stealing or all kinds of, or even, possibly selling their soul to get in the positions that they're in.
True. But But do you blame people for wanting to make more money? Because I mean, like I seen the Fool's Gold movie and the Meet Dave and the movie where
I mean, people are always gonna want more.
Kevin Hart
that's
kissed.
natural, but it's like you got to decide as a person, like how much money do you need to be happy, and then is it ever enough? And then what links are you going to go to it? Are you going to eventually sell your soul,
wear a dress,
or compromise your personal morals or beliefs, or even your sexuality, just to get the money?
But look at all the greats we had that wore a dress.
I'm telling you, co-host, we could put you on the market if you're telling us.
Mrs. Doubtfire,
we need a 30
Thugger wore a dress.
Spotify, we need a 30 million Spotify deal. This man will wear a dress.
Oh my god!
For that 30 million. I ain't doing it.
For the cover art?
My co-host
for the cover photo?
He's all open for the cover photo, if you know what I'm saying.
Whoa, pause. We is not going to one of them Epstein parties.
I say you.
Calm down.
You already said you were down.
It ain't one of those things. But, I mean, comment down below, how do you feel about this situation? Would the fact that people saying, like, you getting effed in the industry means like, oh, yeah, you're willing to wear a dress, whatever they say you going to do.
Some people say it's, like, literally more than that you, like, even if you're,
the fact that he kissed
one way, they'll make you do an act of another.
The fact that he kissed The Rock in the movie, and what was the name of the movie?
I forget. He was in so many. But then in another...
The movie with him and Kevin Hart and The Rock, and they kissed? The one I just showed you?
Yeah, I forget the name of the movie.
They've
been
crazy.
in like 5 movies together.
And it wasn't Jumanji.
But in another movie,
it was Intelligent something.
Central Intelligence.
Central Intelligence.
But in another movie, they had like Shaq was humping Kevin Hart when he was body searching.
Oh yeah.
And Shaq was like humping the heck out of Kevin
Hart.
That's
funny.
You would let Shaq hump you, co-host?
That's funny.
For what? For 20 bands?
I've humped people for free.
Would you get humped for 20 bands?
I remember back
by a 7-foot man. That's like probably like almost 400 pounds, or if not 400 pounds.
It's probably funny. It's probably.
Oh yeah, is your behind gonna think it's funny?
No, whoa! I thought he did it on the side, like you like the side. This movie's acting. You ain't no man. You ain't landed.
They might have put a pad there.
Listen, yeah, you ain't landing on this launching pad. It's not going down like that.
Take your launching pad, manhood.
No bueno. But I mean, comment down below, man, how you feel about this situation. Do you feel like, yeah, I mean, wearing a dress in the movie isn't that bad? I do it to make $50 million, because that's the difference between Steve Harvey and Katt Williams.
Yeah, but that's like the bare minimum. You're hearing that they're doing all kinds of more stuff than that. That's not like the only thing they have to do.
Oh,
I feel like
you think they're doing the Halle Berry stuff allegedly?
Putting the dress on is like the first part of the show. It's the appetizer. It's just to get your foot in the door.
I mean, but they're sending a lot of white actors.
And then you got to start either kissing dudes like Kevin Hart or getting humped like Kevin Hart.
But what about the white actors? Like, what's it called? Mrs. Doubtfire.
What?
I don't think he did.
Oh, he's a comedian. That's different.
They're a comedian. Kevin Hart's a comedian. Katt Williams is a comedian.
Yeah, but it's different.
What about the dude that...
Robin Williams was... he only did it once. He didn't do it like a million times.
Or
you know what? Did he do it on some comedy acts? See, this is getting to the part where this was before my time. This is before I was alive, so you can't expect me to know everything.
Well, who's the dude that does the anger management? The guy in the
Mrs. Doubtfire was early 90s, so I was like 3 years old.
True that. Hey, comment down below, when did Mrs. Doubtfire come on? But
like 93, 91?
Probably 91, 93. But the dude in anger management that was in the back seat with Adam Sandler. And
Jack Nicholson?
Dress.
So I mean, apparently they wanted some money. I ain't wearing no dress.
Do you feel like, okay, so
you keep on saying you're cool with it, so tell us what else you're cool with, co-host.
I'm not, well, pause. Whoa.
Tell us.
Whoa, this ain't say none of that going down here.
No, if we're going to get in the Illuminati, you got to let them know where your limit is.
Ain't no limit. I told you, man, after the Tyler Perry situation, when I realized that I didn't know it's round 2.
I said you got to let them know where the limit is, and you look dead in the camera, and you said, ain't no limit. So what does that mean?
Nah.
Is that what you're going to do?
Like
is that how you're going to comfort yourself?
Like Romeo, ICDC College. You're stupid.
I hope DMX comes back from the grave to punish you.
Nah, but we going too crazy.
You definitely were at the Diddy parties.
Nah, never were for the Diddy parties. But comment down below, let me know how you feel about this situation. But anything else you want to say about the whole Katt Williams, Ludacris?
Katt Williams, we believe you. I don't believe in Kevin Hart. or any other people you talked about. They're all phony jabronis. Shannon Sharp, keep doing your thing. Club Shay Shay is amazing. I honestly liked you in Undisputed better. You talking to Stephen A is kind of lame. It's not as funny. But I do like Club Shay Shay. It's kind of replaced that for me. I watch that and his nightcaps with Gilbert Arenas and Ocho Cinco more than I watch his ESPN stuff.
Okay. Me too. I feel the same way. I mean, I can't wait to these people who just go independent, like Stephen A. Smith is finna eventually allegedly go independent.
Yeah, they all
soon.
semi-are. It's like everyone, even the guys on ESPN have their own channels now. Most of them. Even like, Shannon before even had his own channel, and then Skip has his own channel too, right?
True, and go to Pat McAfee way.
Yeah. We're definitely never joining a major network unless it's Spotify, and they give us the millions.
Big facts.
But moving on, what do we got?
Moving on, man. We got my dog Jonathan Majors, man. Finally
telling his truth
on Good Morning America. After the tragic incidents, since he basically hurt a beautiful snow bunny, a beautiful snowflake. Like,
Dr. Umar wouldn't approve of what you're saying right now.
You don't think so?
I'm sending him a copy of this. You're not getting that autograph.
I'm not getting. That's my birthday next week.
You're not getting nothing.
That's disrespectful, man.
Up a cold.
That's messed up. But Jonathan Majors, if you didn't know, he had his ex-girlfriend. They got in a little argument. Allegedly, he was texting a baddie, Megan Good. She said, I wish you was here. I want your kisses. I wish you was here. The girlfriend saw that he was with. She didn't like that. She took his phone. He grabbed it back. But when he grabbed it back, he twisted a finger and did a lot of stuff. And since this whole incident happened,
gave her what, Willie?
Basically, since all this incident happened, he got charged. He got charged with a misdemeanor. He got misdemeanor reckless endangerment, and a lot more stuff. But in this interview,
putting someone in the car.
Basically, and in this interview,
ran and kept running.
He's gonna talk about what else will happen. He's talking about deleting himself. Will Hollywood ever give him a second chance? And
we'll give you a second chance.
And I mean, long as you my CORETTA Scott, I'll be by your side.
You ain't no CORETTA.
Scott King? Lies.
Your reaction to that verdict?
Shock. I was absolutely shocked and afraid. And I'm standing there, and the verdict comes down. I say, how is that possible? Based off the evidence.
Tell me how.
Based off the prosecution's evidence, let alone our evidence. How is that possible?
But after only hours of deliberation, a jury of his peers agreed with prosecutors that he did physically injure his then-girlfriend Grace Jabari in an incident last March.
What happened exactly, do you know?
No, I don't know. But she's unconscious.
That 911 call from Majors came hours after an argument broke out with Jabari in the back seat of an SUV, when Majors received a text from another woman saying, "Oh, how I wish to be kissing you." Jabari testified that when she grabbed the phone, Majors tried to get it back, fracturing her finger and giving her a cut behind her ear.
She says inside the car, you hit her in the face, twist her arm behind her back, fracture her middle finger.
This is my favorite part here.
That did not happen.
How did those injuries come about?
Through it all, Major's new girlfriend, actress Megan Good, has remained by his side, even present for our interview.
How would you describe your relationship?
She's an angel. She's
an angel. I was going to say that, and he actually said it.
Like a CORETTA, you know. I'm so blessed to have her. You know, the relationship is still fresh, but you know, I think I found her.
My dog said he found her. Megan Good, even though everybody loves Megan Good. I used to love Megan Good growing up back in the day too, until I realized she smoked cigarettes, and I don't mess with girls that smoke cigarettes.
She does?
Yeah.
It's a Hollywood thing. With her,
it's like time passer.
With her income, I'd let it slide.
Nah, I ain't letting it slide. So you so she make a lot of money. See, I told you he Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart for the girls.
No, I mean
she smoked Black and Miles. It's fine. She make millions.
No, this guy is a hater because it's her body, her choice. You're trying to tell women what to do with their body.
You can do whatever you want, but you won't be with me.
Exactly.
Listen here, man. Like my dog said, if you ever get caught cheating on your girl,
misogyny.
When your girl catch you cheating, going through your phone, and she see you texting this baddie, she be like, how'd you get this girl's number? Why are you out texting? You be like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, what you mean? How'd they get it? You be like, I wish I knew. That's the new answer. I'm gonna start telling girls, I wish I knew.
So girls, if you hear that, you know he's lying. You know yourself snitch.
Disrespectful, but I mean, I don't know what's his whole infatuation with the whole Coretta King situation. Like, he told the white girl, like, I need you to be like more like Coretta King, like Michelle Obama, follow my lead, because I'm a black king, I'm a black man in this world. And
what would it be from O Block?
I mean, he ain't from O Block. He from Texas.
Michelle Obama was.
Oh, basically.
He wanted his girl to be hard.
Yeah, I mean,
he wanted her to tote pistols.
Nah, he want to be submissive. You know that whole red pill stuff. Be submissive. Be a whole, I guess, pick me. I don't know. Be do whatever he says, and like, you know, come home, because at that point in time, that's when she came home. The white girl came home, and it was super late in the morning, like 3, 4 in the morning, and he was like, nah, I don't do all that. My girl can't be doing that, drinking all types of day. I want you to be more like that. But he said it once again with Making Good. And I mean, people were saying like, wow, that's crazy. Like, at first you didn't even want this girl. You wanted the white girl. You got this girl here Making Good. It's to clean up your image. And I'm still surprised that she's still here. But I mean, right now they're still doing damage control. Like, you know, he got the charges. So now we got to still make him look good. Like, we still in a healthy relationship. And hopefully I'm going to get in Hollywood, because his whole fear is, you know, I'm going to never be in Hollywood again, which doesn't make any sense.
I mean, I think he'll get a second chance, because I think he beat 2 of the charges, and the charges that he got are like misdemeanors?
They're both misdemeanors.
It's nothing major. So, I mean, there's people that have done way
that Flash
worse.
Dude?
And I'm not going to mention names, but yeah. And they still got chances, third chances. I mean, think of Charlie Sheen. How many chances did he get?
Oh, yeah. Charlie Sheen's out here giving people the whole thing, and he paying for it, and he don't care. My dog Charlie Sheen living the life.
That's your dog?
Living a big life. We ain't asking my brothers. Trust me, it ain't that. No. But nah, like I was saying, but like I was saying, man, he's gonna. So, Netflix movies. Do Netflix movies count as Hollywood movies?
I mean, I would have said, like, a few years ago, I would have said no, but currently with the budget that Netflix has, I would say yes. Because now they're even in the realm for the same awards. True. It doesn't have to be a theater movie only to be eligible for some of these big awards. And then also, some of these Netflix movies that are big enough will actually still be, maybe not as much, but in theaters, in some theaters.
So which one do you if you had to compare, which one's bigger, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock? Because you know Hollywood went all crazy because when she slaps
Katt Williams dissing the world.
True facts.
Biggest thing.
It is a lot of views, but Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, because you know they said once he did that, he got kicked out of the whole Emmy thing. Yeah. He can't basically in the whole he got kicked out of the whole actors situation. And this situation with Jonathan Majors with the whole white girl situation, who do you see? You see Will Smith still doing movies in Netflix, so it's still possible.
I don't think this Jonathan Majors issue is as big. It seems like more people that are in like the Marvel community and stuff super care about it because he's king. But on the news they talk about it for like a little bit from what I see, but they don't really like harp on it
about the king part.
Well, no, about his whole case, because at the end, like, it's not like he was like attacking someone or, you know, like trying to beat them. It was like some, you know, arguments happen and he forcibly put someone in the car, which is not, you know, you shouldn't make anyone do anything. So he didn't get in trouble, but it was unintentional, and he wasn't like, you know, looking to be like full crazy.
It wasn't intentional.
Yeah.
It wasn't intentional, so that's why it became a misdemeanor. And
Just like Draymond, it wasn't intentional.
Disrespectful.
No, I'm kidding.
But I mean, comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole Jonathan Majors situation. Do you feel like he's just overreacting? I mean, like, and the fact that you seen when he was talking about making good, how she's been his rock and being by his side.
She does look pretty good.
Wait. She was holding, I think his lawyer's arm or whoever he person's arm, and like she was holding tears.
One story, and then you start grabbing co-host arms.
But I mean, that's the thing. Whatever. But that's the thing you have to say about actors. Like when actors and actresses start crying, do you believe it?
It depends on who it is.
Like when Cuban Gooding Jr. got in trouble for.
Oh, I believed it 100% the moment they said it. You could see it in his face.
No, not
his little chipmunk face.
No,
you know he's a freak.
So.
I'm just telling facts. I mean, he played radio and he played it so well.
Comment down below. How do you feel about actors and actresses when they're caught in legal situations when they start to cry in press conferences? Do you believe it, or do you still feel like they're guilty?
They're sorry that they got caught. That's what they're crying about. They're not sorry
They're
that
like,
they
I'm
did
innocent. I'm innocent. Like, man.
And then they'll be like, I know plenty of people that did this and didn't get caught. What's going on here?
Like Jamel Hill, how she said she used to snitch back in the day. Like, oh yeah, you.
Oh, I mean, you could tell from
you
Jamel's
like, what's the name?
face.
Do it. Why you gonna let us? Like, really?
You could tell from Jamel's face that she was a snitch from day one. She had snitch vibes.
We're gonna talk about snitch vibes and ESPN a little later today. So man, stay tuned on this episode. But you got enough about this Jonathan Majors situation?
I'm tired of Jonathan Majors.
Are you ready? Wait. Well, speaking of, before we move on, Disney Channel, Kane, Loki,
King.
The situation on the TV shows. Do you know? Are they coming out with a new Loki anytime soon?
No, I mean they just had season 2 in.
Any update on Marvel that you heard?
No, I heard that they're gonna do it like a different storyline. Maybe bring in Dr. Doom. And have him be like the big bad guy instead of Kang. They kind of might be done with the Kang stuff. I mean, he's been around for a handful of movies and a couple shows, so it's not like he hasn't had screen time. So they might have like some type of story to like where he gets finished off or is no longer in the picture. It might be Dr. Doom or something like that. I heard Galactus maybe and Silver Surfer might be doing some
Silver
stuff.
Surfer's fire. They need to do Silver Surfer.
But I heard they might make Silver Surfer a girl.
What the fuck?
You didn't even hold back.
Are you fucking serious? You're trolling me.
No.
You're trolling me.
No.
You're trolling me,
She's
Mike.
gonna be the Silver Surfette.
If it's not Zendaya, my G, it better be Haley Bailey.
I heard it's Chloe.
And I better see DDG in the cutscenes, my G. Because
Wait, is Haley the one with DDG?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why would you? I'm about to cry. I'm about to drop real tears.
No, I heard they.
You trolling for real?
This is all rumors. Nothing's concrete, but this is.
Why would y'all play like that?
This is in the rumor mill, so who knows what happens? Sometimes rumors are true. Sometimes they're completely false.
I hope your mama run out of gas on I-95. Whoever made that rumor. Real talk. That hurt my feelings.
You're gonna go punch Bob Iger in the face?
I'm punching somebody. That's disrespectful.
Would they still call it? Would they change the name? Would it still be the Silver Surfer, or would it be like the Silver Surfette? Oh, what if they get like Catherine Zeta-Jones?
That is gonna be worse than.
I mean, she's already was Mystique, right? So she can't be another one.
Who?
Catherine Zeta-Jones, was that Mystique, right?
Which one's Mystique?
The blue girl that changes colors.
No, I mean, what actress you talking about? Which X-Men movie?
Oh, because they did the
they
time
changed
skip,
it.
and then they had newer actors.
Yeah.
We're getting too deep.
All the Marvel people, man, comment down below, man. How you feel about this whole Silver Surfer situation? Is my tears valid? Like, man, y'all finna keep it real, man. All my Marvel, man, y'all know what's up.
Cause I'm a super Star Wars guy. I dabble with Marvel just because I love Iron Man.
You know, I mean, I almost cried.
And he loves the Hulk and apparently the Silver Surfer, but not anymore.
He was so cool. Now watch, they gonna make Gambit. They gonna make it a. Oh God.
Oh no, Gambit is already.
Shut up. I don't even want to hear it.
It's gonna be a girl.
Let's go. Oh God.
She's gonna be Gambita. You heard what South Park said? Put a chick in it and make her rainbow.
I can't. Oh my God. I can't stand you.
This is how the world ends. Did you spill your drink?
No, it was almost empty. Ain't spill. I'm still 3 for 3.
Gotta be stealthy and healthy.
Speaking of stealthy and healthy, you got anything else to say about this?
Oh no, we're done. Yeah.
Speaking of stealthy and healthy, man, you know, speaking of cups, it makes
up.
perfect sense.
Cup up or shut up.
It's cup up or shut up, man. It looks like Stanley is finally.
I should make that the title.
What, cup up
or shut up? Stanley destroying the world.
That's facts, because did you know that back in 2019, these Stanley Cups discontinued? They weren't even making these anymore. And a simple fact that by the guy, this Instagram page was made by women. They took on this challenge. They basically modified it, made it more basically girly, and modified it and showed and advertised it to women. And it makes more sense because every time you see a girl pull up on you, she always has a thermos on her. Every mom you see at a soccer game, what she got on her?
No, I mean, I was used to having a thermos when I was a little kid, and I would take like soup to lunch when it was cold outside.
True.
You want to keep your soup warm until lunch or soup hot. No, I mean, unless you're like camping or doing something.
Starbucks. The girls with the Starbucks?
But I was gonna say that's what I did see, the Starbucks tumblers.
Yeah.
But a lot of girls wouldn't have like the giant ones. They would have like a regular one.
Unless you want to look cute like this. They
have giant ones now.
Exactly.
It's funny that like the Starbucks tumblers were like the first things, but they caught on a little bit. But then like these Stanley Cup went like full Super Saiyan 3.
Exactly. I mean, basically they advertising this to adults, and these are going up to $300. People paying $175 to $300. What?
What are they normally priced? So what, like 50 or 70?
I mean, before it was like 50,
or like 85.
Basically $50.
Because they make different sizes.
Basically, you can go to Buc-ee's and buy a big what, 13-gallon one for like 20.
I like the memes where people make it where it's like a guy and he gets out the car and he has like a trash can with the straw. Like, look at my Stanley. But I don't know if it's rumors are true.
What?
But I think I don't remember. Someone told me that I think it might have been my sister, but that the the Supreme, someone that was like a high up, moved from one of those clothing companies, lifestyle clothing, and they moved over to Stanley, and they're like, oh, if we do like limited releases and
that's
like,
what they've been doing,
partnerships. That we'll get this, like, we'll build a frenzy, and then we'll get them hyped like people get hyped for sneakers.
And that's exactly what they've been doing.
Now they are sold on the same sites as sneakers, like GOAT and StockX.
Exactly, and that's exactly what they've been doing. And they've been giving it to certain Starbucks places, like people saying like what 20 cases. We got enough about that, man. We got a video. We're gonna show you this craze, and we're gonna show you why we're talking about it.
Quench your H2O.
They do look nice though.
Yeah, they're good quality. Stanley is always making good purchases.
It's like Black Friday.
Yeah. How many can you get?
They have a limit. They have so they're putting basically limits on people. Like, you know, at HEB they put limits on you on chicken. You only get like two per sale. And so the reason why everybody was in Target is because they were selling this at Starbucks. No, yeah, they were selling this at Starbucks.
At Target, yeah.
No, at first they were selling it at Starbucks worldwide, and then they started doing a limited, like you said. And then I was like, all right, well, we're gonna sell a lot of them, but it's gonna be only at Target, Starbucks. So that's why people are like going to crave about it, because like you said, they build a thirst for it so much that people are going for it. And I mean, like I said earlier before, like, moms love a good thermos. No kid, they drink nice and cold. They taking their child out for sports.
I don't understand. It's kind of like, but it's like the third wave drink thing. Because if you remember, it was like the Yeti was the first thing.
True.
And then it was the Starbucks tumbler. Mm-hmm. And now it's the Stanley. So people get hyped for anything now. I mean, if you're a collector, if you're into like Funko Funko Pops, excuse me, or SH Figure Arts, or like anything like that. People now that aren't even into whatever it is are just buying it to resell it because they know it has value.
True.
And it's like you can go on eBay or any of these like resale websites and buy an item for like $30, $50, $70 and sell it for $100, $150,
True.
$200, $300. So, you know, people, you know, are always going to resell now. It's like a thing now. So no matter what it is, people are going to flip stuff.
Like remember I told you before, like I have in my cabinet the Starbucks coffee mugs. Like in every state, they have a different name. They have a different design for a coffee mug.
Oh yeah, there is a limited edition Starbucks coffee mugs, and like even if you go to like Disney in Florida and go to a Starbucks there, they'll have like limited edition Disney World.
Star Wars coffee cups
and things like that. And so yeah, you can catch those anywhere, and people do collect those and resell those on eBay because they do go for money. So it's like, it's crazy how people are now like, oh, it'd be like, what do you collect? Shoes. What do you collect? Statues. What do you collect? Figures. What do you collect? I collect cups.
Stanley Cups, to be specific.
Have you seen my cup collection?
People do that. I seen girls that post that online. Their Starbucks tumbler collections.
Yeah.
Every week they got a new tumbler. They're like, oh, I'm addicted. A new tumbler. I know there's. It's just,
they try to get one for like they can have one for almost every outfit.
It's just crazy. I would never, like, I didn't even know people cared about tumblers. You only, like, I thought only dudes take tumblers to work to fill it up with water or soda from the gas station. But I mean, like, you know, like you said, they got them big 3-4 gallon.
Well, yeah, I mean I mean, as far as I've seen in like the workplace or just out and about, like everybody has Yetis. That's what all
Pretty
the dudes
much
would have. If you're like a dude, business dude, salesman dude, a lot of them would have the Yeti cups and carry that around all day so they could always have a cold drink. And they'd always, you know, you would go at gas stations and you'd always see people getting their Yeti refills from the fountain machine at the gas station.
Pretty soon, whoever's doing the design for Stanley, they're going to do the same thing for Yeti. They boost up their sales because everybody can start doing this now.
It's kind of weird because it's like Yeti already has cups like that. And it's like a lot of these other companies have very similar cups, but and they have them in all different types of colors. But I don't think they did like limited edition like this. This is Starbucks Target Stanley exclusive, you know. But they're, you know, you build hype for anything and they will do it, you know. I can't even get mad at these people. You know, I have like over 100 pair of shoes, so I've definitely gotten into some hype myself.
I mean, you can always start collecting anything. People collect cups. People collect shoes.
You ever collect tees?
Pause.
Jeez.
I was going to say something to go with that. I couldn't even think about anything. But enough.
You know what you said when you found these?
What?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
All right, well, comment below. Would you buy one of these Stanley Cups, $175, $300 for a cup?
That's a resale price. That's not the Roji price. That's why people are getting them, because they go for like 50 to like 70 something or 85.
So what's the real price, like 70, like $50?
Yeah, depending, on the size. I don't know. I'm not a Stanley connoisseur, so I don't know their standardized pricing. But I think from the sizes I've seen that they're like between like $50 and $100. But people are selling them for upwards of $300. Yeah, look up a regular Stanley, like a 32 ounce, like the big gulp size. You know, do you drink a big gulp, co-host?
No, I don't drink that. I ain't trying to go to the bathroom
you
all
ever
day.
had a big gulp?
Pause.
Pause. $50.
I'll say yeah. 50. Yeah, it's looking like it's 50. That's a good come up.
Yeah,
45 bucks. 35, 45 bucks.
I think the 35 is the small one.
Yeah, 35 for the 30 ounce.
Yeah, so like with tax and everything, you're paying like $50, and you could possibly sell it for $300.
That's crazy. Hey man, get your money, man. Get your money, get your hustle on, man. However you gotta do it. Just don't ask me for money.
Sometimes when people get some shoes, people will buy like shoes for 120, 150, 180. And then like sell them for like 220, 250.
Facts.
So you're getting a way better margin.
True.
But it is time for your favorite part of the show. What is it?
McDonald's time, $3 bundle, double cheeseburger fries.
No, we're still filming, co-host. You get your mind right.
Oh, couch announcement. Hey man, like I said before, man, thank y'all for 1,000K subscribers, man. We at 1.2. We wouldn't be here without you. But hey man, we got more stuff coming on, man. More greatness, man. Shout out to my dog, real _ Doty. Man, we got a sports thing jumping. We got gaming channel jumping. We got crib reactions jumping. We got clips jumping, even though it's falling behind. Cause this one grew up.
We beat Clips, but
we beat it.
him into submission. Clips was whooping to the original Tales from the Crib channel for a while, but we said not today. We came back like Apollo Creed in the final round and hit him with the
But hey man, we got more coming on, man. We gonna have a new intro music coming on soon. Shout out my boy Gustavo Burris. We finna come with the banger. We got that coming in the works. We got a lot more coming, man. A lot more upgrades. But
oh yeah, and one day we'll get to hooking up this new camera. So
facts.
It'll be even better and more live. We'll make time this weekend. We said that last weekend, but we're really gonna do it. But let's go ahead and go into our pride and joy, our moneymaker. We got Crib Reactions at 7.79K subscribers. Check us out over there. Been dropping a bunch of videos. Well, not really, but still a handful of videos. We're going to drop a whole bunch this week. We got a whole bunch already ready to go. But we reacting to XG. We got Michael Bars and Easy Mill. We did the Ghostbusters movie trailer, Lisa from Blackpink. And we got a fan request, a Patreon request. If you're a real Crib Crew member, that's our fandom there at the Crib Reactions. You're gonna follow us on our Patreon. If you follow us on Patreon, you can make your own requests. And we got Is This a Bad Beat Number? That song was freaking hilarious. Check out that reaction. But any other words, co-host?
Are you kin enough?
Are you kin enough?
Exactly, man. We are, but nah, man. Thank you for the support, man. Like I said before, if you made it this far, man, please comment, like, hit the subscribe button, share it, do something, man. Thank you for the support. Keep rocking with us because we rocking with you.
You're not 1090 Jake. You're 1090 fake.
Whoa, ain't nothing
You're
fake
305 fake.
Ain't nothing fake.
Hey yo.
Pause. But nah, I'm ready for this. I'm ready for part 2. You ready for part 2?
The paperwork of the century, big names that were mentioned in the Epstein documents. We got all kind of people mentioned, all kind of people still alleged that there's more paperwork dropping, but they got prime ministers, they got Prince Andrews, George Lucas.
Exactly.
No, they just love Star Wars. They're a bunch of haters and liars.
You don't think so?
No. What list did you get? This looks like you got the blue side list. Because I don't see Bill Clinton anywhere. He was the main.
You see Donald Trump? You see Al Gore?
Exactly. That's all people on the red side.
See Bill. I mean,
this looks like a blue side list. You didn't pull a good picture.
Well, hey man, play the audio. We got more about this.
I want to see about the Clintons on the island. I want to see where's Stephen Hawking. He was on the island. People were making jokes about that. See, that's the crazy things with information now on the internet. People make fake stuff all the time. This is a fake list. This isn't even the right list.
Let's play the audio. We're going to get back to this fake list and let y'all know how you feel about Jeffrey Epstein.
That is the fake list. George Lucas wasn't out there.
We're going to see.
It's phony jabronis. Is this audio here?
Yeah.
Documents from the Jeffrey Epstein case has been released, uncovering a list of high-profile individuals including former Presidents Bill Clinton and Donald Trump, Prince Andrew, and renowned scientist Stephen Hawking. This latest release on courtlistener.com following a server crash due to overwhelming public demand has added fuel to the fire of public speculation. The documents not only reveal the names of Epstein's powerful acquaintances, but also delve into disturbing allegations and incidents, painting a chilling portrait of Epstein's high society connections. Central to this unfolding saga is Ghislaine Maxwell, currently serving a 20-year sentence. Her role in facilitating Epstein's alleged crimes has turned her into a key figure in unraveling the depths of this scandal. With more documents slated for release, the world is watching the case and Maxwell.
John Cousteau. But, I mean, like he said before, I mean, the world is waiting. This is document number 3 that just dropped today, in January 8th. I mean, it's just more and more. It's getting worse and worse and worse. The first document dropped on January 1st. And then ever since then, that was just light. That's when you learned about Bill Clinton saying he young.
And who that? I think I saw Jimmy Kimmel in the background of one of those photos.
Ooh, whoa. Calm down, Aaron Rodgers. But, I mean, you see at the top right-hand corner, that's just one of the I mean, out of our age bracket, but allegedly. No.
No, I was saying allegedly. That's what I heard someone say online.
But I mean, this is just getting real crazy, man. Listening to this, man. At first they were saying like Donald Trump wasn't on the list. He wasn't on the list, and I was like, oh yeah, I think I don't
understand. There's been so much conflicting argument because I saw people making memes when they're like when everyone said Donald Trump was going to be on the list and he's not on the list, and they're showing like scenes from like Tony Stark and Iron Man when he's like holding his hands up and has like the missiles go behind him.
But that was document number one. That wasn't nobody the other ones.
But then later on they're saying, oh, he is on the list.
Exactly.
It's like once the Clintons were on the list, they're like, we're fixing the next list.
Whoa, pause. But now they're saying Donald Trump was listed at least 7 times on the list. But the thing about the list is everybody's listed. So even if you weren't,
and they supposedly have the DVD of Bill Clinton.
In fact, and some other people too,
Stephen Hawking,
and some orgy type stuff.
I never saw anything about George Lucas until my co-host found a phony jabroni photo.
He's so sad. He was hanging around with him. You don't know what he was doing.
He had a wife. He would not cheat on his wife.
See, the thing is,
Star Wars men don't cheat.
The thing is, even if you weren't doing anything with the girls or allegedly anybody there, you're going to be on the list. So even if you went on the plane, let's say to go have a party there, and it wasn't going to be that there, you were going to be on the list. So just because you're on the list doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, if you were on the list, it means it could have been courted. It doesn't mean you accepted.
Exactly.
If he's like, hey, come hang out here. You want to stay? And you could be like, no, I'm leaving.
Exactly. Or you came to this part, like you went
Bill
to
Clinton and Stephen Hawking. We for sure know they stayed.
Exactly. The crazy whole part about this is
they said Bill Clinton used to like to suck Stephen Hawking's toes.
There's a lot going on, and then the whole Sarah Ransom. She's like this part with document 3. Sarah Ransom coming out saying Donald Trump was messing with this girl in Virginia, but Virginia she was of age, so she was around the age like 23 to 20, like 22 to 20s. 22 to 24 years old. So he was lucky he didn't mess with anybody underage, but it was just a lot of people there, and it said there's a lot more people. And what Sarah's trying to do is she's basically trying to build the voice up so more girls can come out and basically expose these people because they're just nasty, disgusting people like Bill Clinton. Hillary Clinton was behind it, and the fact that she said she's trying to
she was a robot.
Exactly. And the fact that they were saying like Epstein was sometimes he do it like he'd get massages at least like 2-3 times a day, and he'd give them $200, and he'd have like them wrangle up other people, and he had this other lady right here wrangle up other people. He had a whole system of routine, and the fact that Hollywood was just down with it just shows that.
There's really nasty stuff.
Exactly.
I saw like a 2020 or a Nightline. Where it was like a family where they had like 2 young boys. I don't remember if they were identical twins or just 2 brothers that were a young age, and they used to get like flown out around the world to be like nasty with like people.
True. That's
and
nasty.
The family would get paid and take the kids around to do that. And it was like a weird. What made the story even crazier is that supposedly like one of the boys had like got his head beat or had like severe head trauma, and he forgot about all the stuff that happened in the past. So the one brother knows what happened to him and the other brother doesn't remember any of it. So he's like trauma. He doesn't know it was like a whole thing like if he should tell him what happened or not, or just let him not have to live without the trauma.
Yeah, it might be.
And that's like all celebrities. He was like getting flown out like they said to see princes and all kinds of stuff. So it seems like when we saw the whole thing with Diddy happen recently and all that stuff with Hollywood, and it seems like a lot of the Hollywood elites, either if you're just like a celebrity
Naomi
or
Campbell,
a political person or anyone really of stature,
Whoopi Goldberg,
it really seems like once you enter like the multi-millionaires club that your name kind of gets linked to some freak nasty stuff. So
exactly.
It seems like everyone wants to, once they get a certain amount of money, they want to go to that Dwayne Wade, P. Diddy, Dwight Howard type of party, if you know what I'm saying.
And the crazy part is that the fact that Epstein knew that this stuff that he was doing was crazy, and he would get Bill Clinton and them to like entertain it, enjoying it, and the whole time he was recording them. And it was to the point where like the victims like Virginia and Sarah say like, oh, you go through the videos that we have, which they have like scattered throughout the world you wouldn't like Epstein knew how to avoid the camera. He wouldn't be in the camera, but he made sure to record them so he can always blackmail them.
Well,
and he always helped them out.
That's what they said was weird is whenever they got a what's it called? Where you can like a search warrant.
Yeah.
And they got into one of his properties that he had a giant painting over the fireplace of Bill Clinton in a dress, and it's like, well, how would he get this painted of a former president unless he had like blackmail on him where he felt like, oh, I own this dude so much, I'm going to get a painting of him in a dress.
Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, basically, you have somebody in a dress, that means you own him and Hillary Clinton. So the fact that he took himself out the way he did, people are still saying that was questionable.
A lot of people don't believe that he really did it. I mean, they know that he probably could have got a life sentence, which, most people don't want to serve, but the way that he just randomly went out before he could tell anything or snitch on anything to get a lighter sentence, he just immediately showed up dead. It was pretty odd.
True. I mean, and one of the things they said that was also odd was the fact that when something like that happens inside the jail, they call the ambulance, they call the people, and like there's supposed to be a phone record, and there's no phone record. They've been acting, the brothers, like Jeffrey, the Epstein's brothers, been asking for it, the phone record or anything about it.
Yeah, where's the record of the call-in of the suicide?
Exactly.
Y'all wouldn't just take the body and be like, oh, he took himself out. You got to get the
pretty much
whole investigation. And not just, take his body away.
Comment down below how you feel about that. Like, do you feel it's a little fishy situation, or you feel like it's just...
I think he was 100% killed. I think that all these celebrities, they got all this money and influence. Yeah. They can definitely pay a hitman that's not traceable.
True,
allegedly.
True, and he was doing a lot, and a lot of the stuff and allegations weren't all done on the island. Some of it was done in New York, in different parts of the United States, and
he had properties everywhere.
And it's just disgusting to see how he was doing that. He was convincing older men, like people like J.P. Morgan Trace and all them people to do it allegedly, and also the wives were there and they were in on it. It's just too much, and it just shows you how corrupted the government is.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like there's corruption everywhere in the world and everywhere that you peek. So, careful out there, you might get pulled out the matrix. You got anything else on the Epstein documents, all the files, all the talk?
No, comment down below if you seen any more of the Epstein documents, anything else you want to let us know about. Because, we've been deep into it. This is document number 3, and it's only January 8th. It's going to be more coming out. Like you said, there are tapes, and we already seen pictures with the documents, like the ones you see here. There's a lot more.
CD books of footage.
Exactly, man. And
so it's going to be real interesting.
And she said she's gonna, if Donald Trump runs for election, she's going to be dropping more tapes. So this election's going to be big.
Well, yeah, we're going to see, because it's like, you got people from both sides looking real shady here on the Republican and on the
Hunter
Democrat. Hunter Biden doing all that. Well, and the Clintons being all caught up with it, too.
Emails deleting.
And then, but Clinton also being linked to young
a lot.
And, it'll be interesting to see, because we've seen some people say, oh, they're not on the report, oh, they are, oh, they aren't. So it'll be interesting what the final thing is, but you also got to wonder, with the government hiding so much and having a history of not being truthful, if, are they really still trying to save people or intentionally harm other people? So who knows what you could really trust.
See, this is exactly why Donald Trump and them need
Boston Richie's.
They need Boston Richie's publicists, because he beat snitching allegations. So he beat that. Donald Trump can beat this. Anything is possible. Find his publicist.
Speaking of fighting someone,
you won't even entertain him.
Huh?
I'll say they should be like Boston Richie and get his publicist.
Oh, no one knows who Robasti Richie is. He fell off so hard no one remembers him.
His last video got like over 6 million views.
Stream farms.
But back stream farms, man, allegedly we got alien sighting in my hometown, Miami, Florida, man. It's going down to Miami, Florida. Allegedly a alien popped up at the mall. And some people were saying that it was real. Some people were saying it was fake. Some people were saying it was a bunch of kids. They were shooting up and terrorizing the area. But the fact that they brought this many cops, I don't know, man. We got a video right here. We're going to show y'all what's going on. Then we're going to come back and give y'all 2 cents. And we got a alleged cop, Because you can't trust anybody nowadays in TikTok. People be dressing up, and AI is real.
I mean, that's like over 100 cops.
It's too many cops.
They would not send that many.
All right, guys, so just to address a few clips that are going viral on social media right now. First, our response to that big incident in Bayside Marketplace. What happened was there was about 50 or more juveniles that were shooting fireworks at people. There was also some looting going on, so officers that were on that scene were having a little bit of trouble containing it, so they called what is called a citywide 3, which every officer in the city responded. That's why you saw so much police presence for that call to contain that crowd. Now, there is now video going viral of 8 to 10 foot aliens walking around Bayside. It's actually just a person walking with a shadow. So I can confirm to you all here today right now that there are no aliens in Miami, in Bayside Marketplace at the moment. So it's Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend and stay safe.
See, man, I don't believe it, man, because allegedly they're saying the people that say the kids, the teenagers that were shooting up their place, nobody got arrested. So you got all those cops that nobody got arrested.
Nobody got caught.
And you expect us to really believe that you need all? I mean, I understand.
You called a citywide, like every cop available for kids with fireworks.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make
call
sense
your
at all.
entire police force, even the guys that aren't working that day, in to stop a handful of kids doing fireworks. Even if they were shooting them at people, like, what? I wonder how many cops is that? He said like over 50. Man, that looked like over 100.
Yeah, that's like over 100. And ain't no telling how many people were like 100 people are passenger seat riders with the other person. So, I mean, yeah, this is just isn't adding up. I can't wait till they just tell us like aliens are real.
Well, we already know they're real. It's just like until
they aliens are real and they show us.
Yeah, they just don't care to hide it anymore.
True.
But it's weird to see. As we also saw someone who I believe that they said that their father was a
cop,
Miami cop, and they FaceTimed him and then like had a camera off the side to record the conversation on the low. And it was like, hey, tell me what happened that night. And he's like, I can't speak about anything happened that night. And he kept on asking him questions, and he just like wouldn't answer anything. So it's kind of weird stuff going on.
Yes, a lot of weird stuff going on. But I mean, they just said they just disappeared. It didn't attack anybody. That was the crazy part. Like this happened, nobody said, "Oh yeah, nobody got attacked." And you would think you would see some more videos online, but allegedly,
well, and all the videos were crap because it was shot from a helicopter, so you're so high up that when they try to zoom in that low, it's so pixelated that you can't see any definition.
But like this is Bayside Mall, so this is at Bayside Mall.
Shouldn't
this
they
is
have
like
security cameras from the
mall?
Exactly.
Security cameras for the mall. This is equivalent to like
parking garage cameras.
Lycanterra Mall.
Yeah.
It's not an outside mall like that, but like it's like, oh yeah, you go to Lycanterra Mall, you see alien there, you expect to see somebody with some type of footage.
Yeah.
Especially saying if it's like 10 foot tall, I don't think you can get from the sky. I mean, yeah, it can be anything. It can be people in a costume, special effects. It's Miami. Anything's possible. But you comment below. You guys let us know how you feel about this. Do you feel like this is just a hoax? This is somebody in a costume? Or this didn't happen at all? It was really just some kids just terrorizing the place?
Some people think it was like a fake story to try to get attention away from the Epstein stuff.
They always trying to fake story us out there, man. We know the truth, man. You creepy old white people some freaks. I'm just saying.
It is a lot of creepy people over there.
Exactly. Especially over there.
Stephen Hawking isn't white. He's Jamaican.
Stephen Hawking isn't white. He's Jamaican? Nah, over there on Little St. James Island. Nah, but moving on. Yeah,
seems like you know the island.
I mean, hey, I'm a little late. But anything else you got to say about these aliens?
No. I can't wait till we see real aliens.
Facts. But speaking of real aliens, we got a real
corn dog.
Cryberry corn dog on our hands. It looks
Jimmy Kimmel
is crying because I guess
Aaron Rodgers
can't take a joke. I searched through hell and earth earth and fire to find the video of why is it valid for Aaron Rodgers to be talking about Jimmy Kimble. And I found it's a couple of videos. It was an award show where he said something slick about Aaron Rodgers, and also I have a clip here where he said something slick about Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, well, it's valid.
Yeah, basically they have opposing political beliefs. And so anytime, Jimmy Kimmel has this like opening monologue or closing monologue on his talk show, he'll take, if Aaron Rodgers is in the news, he'll take shots at him because, Jimmy Kimmel is on the blue side and Aaron Rodgers is on the red side. So
that's a fake-ish.
So, and they send shots at each other all the time and do little jokes. And Aaron Rodgers did this, but I actually did see in some things that Jimmy Kimmel could be a possible list or may have been mentioned. I don't know if he, it's all a legend, and I don't know if he was actually there or not. But there was some stuff coming out him that did have him linked. But apparently, Jimmy Kimmel tweets him and it goes, "Dear asshole, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, or nor will you find my name on any list other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. Your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up. We will debate the facts further in court." And he added him on Twitter at the end.
So right here what we're gonna show you is basically what caused the situation.
What's the beef about?
Aaron Rodgers is gonna say this joke that happened early in 2023, and then he gonna follow up with it a few months before 2023 ended, saying he's ready to pop them balloons, ready to celebrate.
This has something to do with the Epstein list that came out.
Feels like
That's supposed to be coming out soon.
Look, this guy's been waiting in his wine cellar.
Yeah.
I've been waiting in my wine cellar for this thing.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't.
All right. Obviously, a clip from this particular program was run on Jimmy Kimmel's show whenever Aaron brought up the list, and then Jimmy mocked him for it. Aaron has not forgotten about that, but here we are, sitting right in front of that nice bottle of scotch. What do you say? I'm waiting to celebrate something.
Oh, yeah. Something
He's been waiting
That's
for
the
that.
one.
You've been waiting for
Hey, I'll tell you what, if that list comes out, I definitely will be popping some sort of bottle.
Been obvious that he was not.
Aaron, you said you like to learn as many things as you can to hang in any conversation. Are you vaccinated, and what's your stance on vaccinations?
Yeah, I've been immunized.
Yeah, you see, did you notice the air quotes? That's how you know. We now know he is not.
So try to call him out. Yeah, he talks about him quite a bit on his monologues, and he always has something to say about Aaron Rodgers and jokes about him all the time. And it seems like Aaron gets him back, or if Aaron hears rumors, he's gonna let it be known. And now Jimmy is like too sensitive and wants to, if we're gonna start slandering each other, let's have lawyers and being involved in court. It just seems like, I don't know. It seems just like he's just tired of it, so now he wants to sue him. But it's like you got a part in it too. It's not like you're innocent. Like you've never said anything about Aaron at all, and Aaron's just saying stuff about you constantly. I think even if you did take him to court, they'd have to take in consideration how many times you brought up Aaron Rodgers as a butt of a joke, and then it's like it's like the song. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Facts. But how do you feel about? So I mean, after the situations happen, Aaron Rodgers.
Jimmy Kimmel's soft. I mean, a lot of people think that he's such an angel now, but they forget that he had the man show. He literally had a show where he had girls jumping on trampolines for a segment. So he's not some type of angel, man. Everyone's got skeletons in the closet.
True.
But Jimmy probably has more than most. He's been alleged a lot of things, and then, dealt with alcoholism and all kinds of stuff. And now possibly connected with this, with, some reports saying and some not. So it's just like he just needs to let it up. He's not no angel.
But how do you feel about how? So after this whole
and you know what's coming? This is coming from a guy who hates Aaron Rodgers. I'm not a fan of Aaron Rodgers at all. Brett Favre for life. Brett Favre is always and will forever be better than Aaron Rodgers, but Jimmy Kimmel is like one of the dumbest people I've ever seen talk, and I'm not letting him get away with this. When it's like, it's like when a kid slaps you and you slap him back, and then they want to go run and tell the teacher, oh, he's assaulting me. Well, I would have never done nothing if you wouldn't have tried to mess with me. Keep your hands to yourself. And it's like, it's the same thing with this situation. It would have never happened if you didn't start it, so just keep your hands to yourself and there's no issue.
Well, now it's a big issue because Disney's got into it, and they're like, we don't want Aaron Rodgers on the show anymore. And Pat McAfee's like, nah,
We already got a contract.
Him and Aaron Rodgers are on a contract, so he can't necessarily get kicked off that easily. And now people are feeling like, well, what does this mean for ESPN now that Pat McAfee has bucked the system and said, I'm still doing what I want to do? Who's going to be the next person to do this? Because like we said earlier before,
a lot of people were worried when Pat McAfee joined ESPN because they thought that they were going to censor him because, he's kind of a free talker. He kind of says what's on his mind and, doesn't really care what the repercussions. And people, with Disney, being
PG,
super, trying to be, super woke and having their agendas that
they don't want necessary drama.
They don't want the certain types of things in their headlines.
Exactly.
And they own ESPN, so they're going to try to play it a certain way.
And they own ESPN, and I think Jimmy Kimmel's on Fox.
No, Jimmy Kimmel's not on Fox.
What's
He's
on?
What is he on, ABC? So he would.
Yeah.
And Disney owns what? Was it ABC?
I don't think
or
Disney
CBS.
But
I
correct me if I'm wrong.
ABC
I
think
CBS.
Jimmy Kimmel is on a channel that's owned by Disney, so they technically, I think, have like the same boss.
Yeah, so if they have the same boss, they definitely can't be beefing like that. But the thing is, Pat McAfee's already went on TV and apologized, and also basically
It's a live show. If someone says something, I can't rewind time and make him not say it.
And that's the crazy part. As soon as this happened, you see Stephen A. Smith on his podcast talking about this, like, oh yeah, it's not Pat McAfee's fault. It's a lot, like our coach just said, it's a live show. People can say what they want. But I mean, like what's his name said?
Aaron Rodgers?
No, not Aaron Rodgers. Pat McAfee. Pat
McAfee.
McAfee said that Norby Williamson, that Norby Williamson dude at ESPN is the reason why basically all this is happening. He's blaming him. He already called him out in his apology speech on basically his own show. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't really think ESPN is gonna continue with the deal. This is probably gonna be the end of this deal. Maybe
I think Pat needs to go back to running his own show. It's nice when you get ESPN's like technology and their connections and stuff.
But does he really need it?
You don't really you don't have to do as much hands on, and you can kind of have them do all the background behind the scenes stuff. But it's like all that comes with the price. Nothing's free.
True. I mean, he can always do what he was always doing the college football thing, come on there, and also doing his Pat McAfee show and doing the WWE commentary, because he was doing that.
He's a busy guy.
So he was a busy guy. Who would have thought an ex-Colt punter doing all this stuff? But y'all need to comment below. Let us know how you feel about this whole situation. Does Aaron Rodgers need to act professional and need to apologize? Because, I mean, even though Jimmy Kimmel does make jokes at him, like the joke that Aaron Rodgers made, that's real serious allegations. And you can't just be like putting that on people. People got a brand. People got a family.
Well, it's like... I don't know. It's kind of bad because if you're joking and you're going back and forth, and then someone finally goes, "Oh, that's too far."
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, well, I felt the last one that you said was too far, and then so it's like,
True.
It just never ends.
Yeah, it's a never-ending cycle, man. But more peace, more love, no war.
They should box. I like
fact. You see that?
Settle in the ring.
So
put down the guns, put up the gloves.
So what's the main fight? The main fight is Kevin Hart versus Kevin Hart versus Katt Williams, or Jimmy and Aaron.
No, it's the prelims. It's the undercard.
Oh man, y'all comment below. What's the undercard? What's the prelims? But moving on here, man, we got my dog Draymond Green said, "Yeah, I got suspended for knocking somebody out, but I was just close to retiring."
He's the #1 phony jabroni.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, what's funny? I didn't expect this podcast to happen. As soon as I seen that he was reinstated, at first I was like, damn, that was quick. 12 games. Didn't know that passed that fast. And then, boom, his whole apology came out. And I'm like, he must have been recorded this. He must have been ready.
He wasn't ready.
You don't think so?
No, I mean, everything sounded fake from what he said. It didn't sound sincere at all. It said like, oh, I was going to retire because I can't keep from punching people or kicking people in the groin or touching people in the genitals or
doing some illegal stuff.
Stomp kicking Sabonis. You know, so it's like, he's like, really, you're going to retire because you can't assault people?
Yep.
And then it's like they only kept him out for 12 games. He got more games for choking Rudy Gobert. So it's like, you're going to just let him punch someone in the side of the head and make it like really not that many games. I mean, I thought he should have be gone a minimum 20, 30 games. And he only ends up being 12 because he goes to anger management rehab. And the whole time he's talking about it, it's like he's a reformed addict when he's really just an a-hole. Like, it's not a disease of being an a-hole. Like,
True.
you either are acting like that or you're not. And he's been acting like that his whole career on the court. I mean, who knows? Golden State could have maybe won some more championships if it wasn't for Draymond getting himself thrown out of games or suspended or, you know, giving people, you know, when they, you know, flagrant someone and they get the shot and the ball back and, you know, the free throws and the ball back. So it's like he's almost helped them as much as he's hurt them. So, and there's a lot of talk with Golden State and them falling apart and Klay Thompson realizing that he's at the last leg, dragging his, you know, dead leg.
So you think he deserves it? Does Klay Thompson need to retire? He ain't coming down below.
No, I think
coming
he
down
come
below.
Back,
Does he need to retire?
He's got to understand his worth. That
He's
not getting like 80 million, 100 million. Like, he should be happy getting like a 2-year, $20 million deal or something, and maybe be open to coming off the bench. And not having to go against the starter guys anymore.
True. But I mean, with this whole situation, like you said, it just blew up the whole Warrior situation. Kuminga saying he doesn't trust the system and the process anymore because he doesn't feel like he's gonna reach his greatest potential. Messing with
trade him to Dallas, baby.
You want everybody to go to Dallas?
Go. Welcome.
Don't nobody want to go to Dallas. But I mean, yeah. So like you were saying, I mean, I don't know what he's talking about, this whole retiring situation. Like, I think he was just doing this to get clicks on his podcast to bring it back. Like, oh yeah, I'm back.
It was
on
a
my
waste of time. Don't watch it. Don't give him the view. Don't even comment.
Why you hate?
Just click it, pause it, so he doesn't get the view, and then click the downvote, click the thumbs down, and then leave.
See, I bet you won't be saying that they'll play in the Dallas Mavericks next.
Who?
The Warriors.
Saying what?
Oh yeah, press the down the dislike vid.
I still hate Draymond. No, but I don't want him on Dallas.
Hold on. So that's the one player.
I want Kuminga.
Wow, you know they want to get rid of Kuminga because like I said, the fact that Andrew Wiggins is sucking right now and Kuminga has no faith in the team, to me, like, and Kuminga is way better than Andrew Wiggins, but let's see. I guess it's because he's a veteran.
We'll see how it goes. But Draymond, I hate your face. You look like Donkey from Shrek, and nobody loves you.
Ooh.
And all the worst wishes to you and yours.
Exactly. And moving on here, man, we got the last and final topic.
I had a conversation with Adam Silver, commissioner of our league. I just told him, Adam, it's too much for me. Like, this is too much.
Retire.
It's all becoming too much for me. And I'm going to retire. And Adam said, you're making a very rash decision.
Don't be so rash.
And I won't let you do that. You know, we had a long, great conversation, very helpful to me. Very thankful to play in a league with a commissioner like Adam, who's more about helping you than hurting you, or helping you than punishing you, or, you know, he's more about the players.
Don't follow his podcast. We're coming back because you see all that phony jabroniness. Don't believe anything he said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't believe anything he said, but it was I feel like it was just for the Draymond Green show. But y'all comment below, let us know how you feel about that situation. Will the Warriors make the playoffs or even make the play-in? You don't think so?
They might make the play-in.
We'll see. We'll keep you
Ja Morant in the Memphis, I thought was going to be like the way they were winning games since Ja came back. since he kind of got everyone in their natural position back. I thought that they would make a run and maybe get in the plan, but Ja just tore his shoulder, so it was out the rest of the year. So they're gonna fall right back down to being garbage.
Pretty much, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's almost as horrible as this game right here, man. The college football championship game, Michigan versus
so horrible,
Washington.
I didn't even watch it.
I mean, I tried to make my co-hosts watch it.
I don't watch college football, so y'all can't even say you don't know nothing about college football facts because I don't watch it.
I mean, I know everything about college football, but I mean, the fact that Michigan, Tom Brady, Charles Woodson, J.J. McCarthy. It's just a lot of ballers coming out of Michigan. But this game was just embarrassing.
Oh, isn't what's his name, the coach for Michigan?
Harbaugh.
Yeah, the brother.
Harbaugh, yes, the brother. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that he may be leaving this year to go to the NFL. Some people saying the Chargers to play with the Chargers starting quarterback, but I mean, ain't no telling how that's gonna go. I mean, a lot of people do stay behind, and it's hard for a coach to go to the NFL and start performing. Look at Nick Saban.
I hadn't even been paying attention. I didn't even know that it was going to be Michigan versus Washington. I know Michigan's always had a somewhat decent football team, but Washington really has not. They're barely a D1 college. They're kind of one of the smaller D1s, and it's real surprising that they made it to the national championship.
Undefeated. But I mean, so
the 10th year of the college football playoff?
Yeah.
Wow. Time's flown.
But can you imagine that's how the mid-season tournament's going to be in 10 years?
Yeah. Oh, they were I saw when they were talking about what's his face? What's the Ravens QB?
Lamar Jackson?
Lamar, yeah. They were talking about Lamar, and they were talking about him. They're like, oh, when Lamar won a championship as a little kid, they said that he could either go to Disney World or get a championship ring, and he chose the ring. And I'm like, well, I don't know what league he was playing in, because if he played in Pop Warner, which was the most competitive youth sport football league, more than any other league, you actually played at Disney World in Florida for the national championship, and if you won, you still got a ring. So
you could have did both.
I don't know. He must have played for, what is it, Taffa or what is it called?
Taffa.
Is that what it's called?
I think comment below. It's called Taffa.
Like all the other ones, and like the YMCA and all that. All those leagues are garbage compared to Pop Warner.
Yeah, it is. And moving on here to the final. So the final score of the game we got here was 34-13. Now this game was embarrassing. The old line for Washington was trash. They couldn't hold anybody. Like my co-host said, they're
probably too small.
They're too small. They're struggling to get D1 athletes on the team. Michigan's defensive line just basically smothered them. Every time you hike the ball, basically Michael Penix had 2 seconds before somebody's up in his face. Washington's known for their wide receivers. Allegedly, they have the second best wide receiver group next to Ohio State, but Michigan just shut him down. Like the cornerback shut him down. He had the whole time you seen he had nobody wide open. The quarterback for the Washington had nobody wide open. He was throwing off of his back foot.
I mean, this is an old-fashioned beating.
You
don't need to. It's just like we watched the highlights and they just were killing him. It just looked like a varsity team going against a JV team or a practice squad. I mean, it was really like no competition.
It was no competition, and they was just running all over him. McAfee didn't have no touchdowns or interceptions, but both running backs for Michigan had over 100 yards. I mean, the quarterback, Michael Penix, I mean, he may be declaring for the draft, but some people saying he may be a high first round draft pick, early second round draft pick. But I mean, this quarterback for Michigan, they're saying he's the best quarterback since Michigan history. So I don't know. We're gonna see how this draft's coming out, but this college football game, I'm just happy Alabama wasn't in it. I'm still mad Florida State wasn't in it.
Screw Alabama. And all the Alabamians.
Roll Tide. But no, you guys comment below. Let me know how you feel about this national championship game. Was it worth watching? Did you enjoy it? I mean, I looked it up. Washington was trash.
Football worth watching.
It is, but I mean, Washington was trash.
I mean, there's so much games now with NFL football, with them playing on Monday and Thursday and Sunday, and now they're playing Saturdays and sometimes like other days randomly. So it's like it's football every day. The only thing that's lame about football now, as far as the NFL goes, is that have that Amazon Prime, and like now they're starting
on Thursday games.
They're starting to take the national games
to Peacock
and to to streaming services to like Peacock and stuff. And I heard that some of the playoff games are even going to be like Peacock exclusive.
Yeah,
so
I hate that. I don't want to. Oh, the NBA playoff games.
That's why we're going to have to surf the seas. Like Pirates of the Caribbean, if you know what I mean.
Arrgh. But we're gonna end the show just like that, man. That was the last topic of the day. Moving on, we got TFTC Music Mix number 4. Y'all want some bangers? Y'all want to hear some trap music? Y'all tired of hearing that lovey-dovey stuff, that sexy red?
That's not lovey-dovey.
I mean, close enough. Hey,
that's F My Baby Mama music. But click this mix below, TFTC Music Mix 4. It's definitely your gym playlist, your workout playlist, your get up playlist to get you moving. Check it out. We're adding to that constantly. And then we probably need to start a TFTC Mix number 5, honestly.
It's about that time.
But we got new music, the new music that just dropped.
Nothing came out. Nothing was worth it. I guess because it was the end of the year.
The start of the year, or the end of the year.
It was the end of
when it dropped.
Yeah, end of the year, start of the year. No new music has dropped. I mean, no new
artists. Zone and release dates.
Exactly. You got Playboy Cardi. He's dropping a whole bunch of music videos. Ice Spice just dropped a snippet. They said Nicki Minaj just dropped a snippet. Meek Mill is working on a new Dream Chasers album. But, he's over here getting slandered, saying he'd spit on Nicki Minaj and a whole bunch of crazy stuff. But, I mean, hey, it's a rap game.
Public service announcement. Do not spit on your ladies, please.
Facts. This is disgusting. But speaking of disgusting, we got the next topic here. What music pick you got? None?
Oh, this is my co-host's pick.
Man, we ain't got nothing. I told y'all.
Pick the Ocean View.
We have nothing. We got this beautiful.
Pure garbage. I even struggled to get a music pick.
Exactly.
See, I didn't even have an album. It was a single. It was I think Walk 'Em Down with THF. I don't know if it's twin or little twin. They're identical twins. But check out THF Twin and Little Twin. They got a couple mixtapes out. They got singles of either one of them or both of them. I like all their music. They remind me of a Johnny May Cash, if you know who that is. Or a THF G Baby if you listen to G Baby, but pretty solid guys.
Okay. I'm digging this. I mean, hopefully next week I have a song. I mean, this is the first time in a long time I don't have any songs. But enough about that. Moving on, man. I need y'all to follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Felix Supreme 305.
With us on the tweets.
Follow Papa O Block. We getting the views. Thank y'all for subscribing. 100K plus followers and climbing.
100K, yeah, 100K. 100K remains solid.
Not 100K, 1,000.
Thanks for getting us to 1,000.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Our second channel to get over 1,000.
Exactly.
This was like the little child that fell behind and then came back at the end and won the tortoise in the hare race and showed TFTC clips who the real daddy is.
Exactly.
Scan the QR codes. We got the TikTok QR code. My co-host is dropping clips all the time. We got the Instagram QR code. We're dropping funny stories all the time. Just Tales from the Crib 2.0. I actually sent you a bunch of stuff that we need to post on there, co-host. That's funny. And check out Crib Reactions. Get us to 8K. We're almost there. But that is the end of the episode, baby. I want to bring up some music so we could get the F out of here. And we love talking to y'all. We'll see you next week. Tales from the Crib podcast.
Man, you already know what this is, man. It's Tales from the Crib podcast, episode 138. We told y'all we had the drama, we got the mess. Katt Williams, we got your back, man. Steve Harvey, a copycat. Jonathan Majors, man, we hear your cries. We gonna watch your videos. Free the real, F the fake.
F the jinx,
exactly.
F the snakes.
Shout out my dog Self, real good _ dirty. Shout out
real good _ dirty.
Doty. Shout out my dog Gustavo Birds, man. Real talk, always, forever, man. Also,
shout out my dog Cap F12. We're waiting on the music, bro.
Exactly, man. You already know, man. We dropping every Tuesday. Stay tuned. And we staying consistent. We ain't like everybody else, man. We in this for the long haul. Thank y'all for subscribing. Jesse J, Felix Supreme 305.
Chico Grande, Chico 2 times, Shooter McGavin, baby.